Good morning. It isn't. It's afternoon again. It's 2 p.m. I lied. I can't help it. I was very tired again, apparently. I think the problem is I've been working so much over the past, well, this entire year, to the point that I think I've really burnt myself out. So, because of the time difference, and because a lot of the work that I need to do meeting-wise is not until the evening for me, being 7 hours ahead of the UK time, and I still follow the UK working hours, which is quite convenient because that's between 4:30 and about midnight, which is really, really good. That suits me being a night owl, but that means then I don't need to get up as early in the morning, so I tend to try and sleep in and catch up on sleep, which is good. And then when I did wake up, I was then doing a few bits on the laptop, catch up on a few things that took place whilst I was sleeping in UK time, because obviously during the evening of the UK time, I'm having a very long nap. So here we are. It is Tuesday today here in Vietnam, and day 4? Is it the 4th day of the vlog? Started on the Friday, right? Yeah. I don't know. Why can't I count? It's the 5th day. It's the 5th. Yeah, it's the 5th day. It is the 5th day. Right. Yeah, 2 days of travelling. Now I've spent my 3rd night here. So, yeah, that works out, I think. Maybe not. No idea. My brain apparently is not working yet. I need to eat some food. Because I realised I didn't have anything to eat last night. All I had was the Italian sausage thing for lunch. And then I didn't eat anything else. And I didn't feel that hungry last night, which is why I didn't think of ordering room service or anything like that. But so there we go. I'm feeling rather peckish. So we're going to go, I think, back to the same place I had lunch yesterday. But I'm going to give the pizza there a try. Again, I'm curious to see if it is the same pizza that I've had. I believe it might be, because they have a big pizza oven thing there. But I'm going to give it a go, because the pizza I had on the first night was very good. So I'm going to give another pizza a try, but from there instead, and see what happens. We're also then going to try to enjoy another sunset, but on the beach, if I can time it right. And then we must get ourselves into the rooftop bar as well and enjoy whatever goes on up there. And yeah, see if we get some good views as well of the ocean, because all the boats will be out with their lights on. So let's go. You know what? I'm going to use the lift here rather than go all the way around like some sort of melon. This entire time, I've been walking all the way down towards the main part of the building, just to then walk back on myself down through the pool area to get to the places to eat. I mean, it gets the steps in, but I'm just giving myself more work at this point. So, may as well use the lift that's right by my door. So, I took the lift down to floor 2, which had the little sign for the places to eat, but I've still got to take steps down to floor 1, so I think the signage in the elevator is actually wrong. I should have gone down to floor 1. So, that's amazing. Never mind. All is well. I don't mind doing some steps. See the big fishes again. And they're still cleaning the little pond area. It's very windy today. It's very, very windy. Gonna go for the quattro formaggi again, I think. Nice 4-cheese pizza. Give that another try. Alright, pizza's here. I think it's smaller as well. It's smaller than what you get from room service, so there's a difference. But that's good. Let's dig in. That was good. I just wish it was a bit bigger, really. Wish there was more of it, like the one from room service. But it's tasty. I like it. That's lunch done for another day. They were actually really good at towards the end. They noticed that I was getting more and more in the sun being sat there. And she came very quick to ask if I wanted the bill so I can get out of the sunlight. They can clearly see that, you know, I'm a pasty white Brit and will burn easily. When I did arrive as well, the table was half in shade, and they did offer for me to sit at the bar instead. I said no at the time, and then they offered a second time, but I looked and thought, well, the seats at the bar are also in the sun, so I would have had my back in the sun. So, yeah, just timed it wrong, I guess. But it's alright. I was mostly in the shade, haven't been exposed to it for long, but go for a little walk now. Do my usual little walk down to the beach, see what's going on, burn off the pizza and the monumental amount of cheese I've just had, and then see what else we can do of our day. Yellow flag today, by the looks of it. Does feel windier, as I said. We have got what looks like rain clouds as well forming up above. It's not forecast to rain, but they look like they could. Actually incredible. Just had a text message through from my taxi driver for my drive back to the airport, which is tomorrow at 6:30. And he messaged to say, you know, you have a taxi booked today for 6:30, right? So I had a look at the confirmation, I had a look at the app, and it was definitely tomorrow, so I took a screenshot of that and sent it his way. This is the same driver that I had that took me here. It's the same one that didn't know where he was going, the same one that then messaged separately and said, you know, if you need to have a taxi around the island, he's available. And it's like, well, you know, if you don't know how to get me to the hotel, and now if you don't know what day I'm actually being picked up, I'm glad I didn't use him for anything else. So, yeah, there's always something going on. There's always something that's not going quite right. But hopefully he's happy with the original plan of what I booked to be picked up tomorrow at 6:30 in the evening. But thankfully it's not that far to the airport. It's like a 10-minute drive. So I'm sure if something did go wrong, I can just ask the hotel to arrange a cab to, let's go this way, to, what was a coconut tree? Nice. To get me there. Sorry, I get distracted by stuff. I'm walking around a different area of the hotel that I haven't walked around before, and it's quite lovely. Look at this. It's sort of nice. I was going to say vegetarian, and then that's not the word I was looking for. Vegetation, that's the one. That took me a moment. Maybe I'm no better than my taxi driver. The jury's still out on that one, I think. Oh, I've come to a road as well. Okay, so this is a side way into the hotel. There's a road here, and there's another hotel. Oh, there's a massive, like, oyster shell type thing of a pearl. Fake, obviously, but there's something here. There's something going on. Club sail, something or other. Sailing? Club sailing? Cool. Yeah, there's this thing over here. Hard to see because I'm ages away from it, but what else? Sprinkler. I'm very tempted to go sit on that, to be honest. I am feeling rather warm, so there is that. There is that. There we go. But yeah, I just thought I'd have a little wander around again, and I chose a different path. I avoided the hammock swing thing because I know what will happen if I walk past that. Although I think I did actually walk past it technically, but I was facing a different way. I didn't look in its direction. I didn't let it tempt me, because it would. And I would lay down, and I would have another nap. And it is quite warm out today as well, so I'm preferring it in the sort of the shade cover of the trees. It's quite nice. But, yeah. Did I walk past it? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure it's over there somewhere. Let's go this way then. Because I have about an hour until my first meeting of the day. And then probably several meetings afterwards. I have a few things going on, I think, today that I need to deal with. But yeah, so making the most of the time that I got before I've got to actually sit down with a laptop in front of my face. So I'm at the other side of the water park now. There's the one of the water slides, which does look tiny actually. I'm not sure I'll be able to fit down there. I think my ego definitely wouldn't fit down there. I'm not sure about anything else. Just got a response back from my driver saying, "Oh, well noted, sir. Really isn't all that hard work, my guy. It's really not. It's quite easy to figure out when the booking says the 5th of March and the day says the 4th. So, you know, I mean, if anything, it should be me that's confused by the date, because I'm 7 hours ahead of where I usually am. But there we go. At least one of us knows what's going on, and we can work as a team. I should be asking for some money back, because I haven't seen me doing the planning for them. There we go. So they seem to be cutting down leaves and stuff from the palm trees. There's loads of them. Well, I was just going to show you the cut down of trees, and then I was stopped to ask what my room number is. Probably because I came in the side entrance. Obviously I left and walked back in. So they're doing their security checks, which is good. it's good to see they are actually making sure that people do belong here, which obviously I do. But yes, I was mid-talking to you guys when he came up to ask me. So, yeah, and then by the time I remember what I was doing before I was interrupted, I'd already walked away from where they were cutting things down. But there we go. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It is good though to have those questions asked. It's an inconvenience, but it's nice to show that they are mindful of who enters the hotel, and they are hot on security. You know, especially when you're in a country that you're not used to and you have no idea what's going on. So it is a positive. You can't blame them. Fishies! I love how air conditioned these elevators are. It's so nice to walk in here. It's like one of the coolest places in the entire hotel. Like, it's not too bad in the room, but the room struggles a little bit because the size of it, the sun comes in the windows, and obviously every other room is also trying to be cooled down. Whereas the elevator is tiny, so it's not all that difficult to keep it cool. But there we go. Let's see if my room has been done again. Hopefully it has. I think, I get the feeling, we'll see if we're 3 days lucky, I get the feeling that my maid is aware of what time I generally leave the room. Oh, it's not been done. Okay, I take that back. I take that back. I was hoping 3 days lucky there, but the wind is really doing a number on my hair today. I actually see what's going on. It's thrown all over the place. Wow. But yeah, so room hasn't been done. I haven't had water replenished, but I will leave the do not disturb thing turned off, and hopefully she'll come in at some point and get it sorted, and I can just sit outside. Oh, maybe it's gonna be hot though, isn't it? Oh, it's right in the sun. Or maybe I'll just sit at the desk out the way and just let her do her thing, or go for a walk. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if she rocks up. But I was under the impression that maybe she'd caught on to when I generally leave the room, because it is around the lunchtime for a couple of hours, and it has been not quite as long today as what it usually is, because I got meetings in 50 minutes, but hey ho, it is what it is. So room has now been done. They did rock up whilst I was here, so I just moved over to the desk and did some work, but it was an army of them. It's like 3 or 4 of them came in, and then it took 5 minutes to sort the bed out and sort the bathroom out, but yeah, they're in and out. I mean, usually, when there's only one, it takes like a good 20 minutes per room or something crazy, but yeah, they just blasted through. I just noticed there's an extension cord cable type or something weird underneath or is it a speaker? I don't know what it is. Weird, it's got loads of holes in it. But there we go. But yeah, so that's done, that's good. And that was before my meeting started as well, which is really handy. But yeah, other than that, cool. There you go, that's how they do rooms. Definitely in this hotel. I don't know whether it's a normal thing in Vietnam to send an army of people around to sort of, you know, triple team the room clean. But I don't know, smart, I guess. It's quite a clever idea. Just, I mean, it's more sociable as well, right? If you actually have a few of you working together, you know, it's not as lonely. Because that's always the problem when you're a maid cleaning rooms. You're usually just on your own. So I quite like that. Anyone else seen that before? Really struggling with the temperature today. Trying to cool down to 21 degrees. It's currently 26. It's been slowly going up. I'm like, it's on. And it is pumping out air of some cool level, but it's hot. It's really hot. I don't know if it's just extra hot outside and it's really warmed the room up. I have been in here working as well, and the laptop feels warm. So I don't know if that's sort of just added to the heat in here. So I'm going to go and go to the beach for the sunset now, because it is about 40 minutes away, so I'm going to find a spot to sit on the beach and get ready to watch that, and we'll see if the room actually cools down by the time that we come back, because I hope so. I don't like it too hot. It's hard to get comfortable. Almost forgot my key as well. Almost walked out. I opened the door and everything, and I walked out and it almost closed behind me. I didn't have my key with me. So close. So close. I was just leaving my pocket really, rather than just taking it out and put it on the table every time. It's a bit stupid really. But there we go. It's all good. Crisis averted. Let's use the let's use the nearest lift, shall we? The sun is starting to go down. I'm tempted just to grab this and see who answers. Just have a random conversation whilst I wait for the lift. Right, let's go all the way to 1 this time. Let's not make the same mistake I did last time of going to 2 and then having to go down the stairs. Take me down. Cool, the sun is bright. Really, really bright. But as you can see, it's almost gone. So hopefully I can find somewhere to sit on a lounger on the beach and then enjoy. This will do, I think. Right here. Easy. Got a nice little table. I can set the camera up and then watch the sun go down. See if I can burn as well in the half an hour that I'll be sat here. Was a very, very nice sunset, and that was very chill as well, sitting down there on the lounger. And I stayed even longer as well for it to actually get dark, to get the full sort of colour on the horizon. It was really nice. And they also had QR codes on the umbrellas by the loungers that allowed you to order food and drink if you wanted to. Obviously you have to pay for it, but quite handy to scan the QR code and get yourself a drink being delivered from the hotel, because it is the hotel's beach. So that was quite nice, quite handy to know. But now I must go back indoors and do some more meetings. Get back to it. Fun times. Oh, the aircon. I love it. I hope my room is cooled down. I forgot about that. Ooh, it is cooler. 23.5. That's better than 26. So yeah, it feels cooler as well. It has done something. Yeah, it was definitely getting a bit too warm in here. So I guess the sun was just extra warm today, cooking the room up. And the aircon struggled, so at least it's now doing its thing. I have put my keycard back down on the table where I might forget it again. I haven't learned the lesson, but I don't really want it in my pocket because I'll probably sit funny and then it will just snap or something stupid, so it's better there. But more meetings, just a day of random conversations and making sure people are okay and happy with what's going on. Nothing overly special, really. But we still have got the rooftop bar to take a look at and see. Might have a cheeky drink and let it get a bit darker still. It's a bit too early. It's only 7 PM, so give it another hour or so, and then we can go for another little wander around and see what it looks like. See if we actually finally find the way up there. I think I know where it is, but I don't know for sure. But we'll find it. Time to go and find this, or the way up to the sky bar thing. Have a cheeky drink and enjoy the views. I've had loads of meetings, more than what I originally had in the calendar, so now I'm forcing myself to walk away. Well, that's where it says Inc. 360, which is why I think it's here. Plus, that says the same thing. So, let's try it. Keep saying some words so I can't get blocked on my channel. There's the power lounge again. I don't know why I got a bit of a weird thing of heights these days. I don't know where it's come from, but I do feel a bit strange being in an open elevator. I'm feeling it in my ears as well. This is mad. Well, I was greeted when I came off the elevator. It's very noisy here, but greeted and walked to a chair. And now I have a menu. And now I have an amazing view. Tempted to get some truffle French fries. I love truffle. Might have to do that. And I think I'm going to go for a classic fruity cocktail, because that's my favourite. Probably a Cosmo. And maybe even a pina colada. Truffle fries have arrived, but no drink yet. And now the Cosmo has arrived. Let's give it a try, shall we? Oh, that's good. That is good. That was really good. That was tasty. Nice little bit of food. I wish I could stay longer, really. I wanted to have a second drink, but I've got another meeting in 10 minutes, so unfortunately I can't. And by the time that meeting's done, they'll probably be closing up. So, but it was really good. I don't think the drinks are that strong, I've had stronger Cosmos. The one in the Concorde room in London Heathrow T5. That was strong. I remember having one of those and I was falling over to the gate. It was on an empty stomach, mind, but still, that was strong. Whereas the drinks I have had in this hotel haven't tasted overly strong. Either that, I'm a massive alcoholic and I'm just used to it these days, but I don't think that's the case. Not quite yet. But there we go. Back at the room. I also realised my mistake as well with with where I was trying to find the elevator the last time. I was following the signage for the Sky Tower because it's at the very top, right? Makes sense. But no, it's called Inc. 360. So yeah, I was following the wrong signage, which is why I ended up going up to the top floor, which wasn't the topmost floor, but the top floor for that elevator, and couldn't find the way up. Whereas the way to the actual octopusy, drinky, overlooking thing, whatever weird theme it's got going on, is to go to the reception area. But there we go. But that was really good. That was really enjoyable, and lovely view as well. Being able to see the pool area all lit up, and all of the boats lit up in the sea as well. So that was good. I think they wanted me to buy more drinks as well. When I asked for the bill, they seemed a bit disappointed. I was like, well, sorry. And then he apologised to me because they can't apply the IHG discount to the alcohol drinks. I was like, that's fine, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I can't remember how much it costs. I have no idea. They don't tend to give you receipts for the things that you pay for. You obviously got to sign to say you're happy for the amount. I can't remember half the amounts. Plus the currency out here is wild. You know, it's hundreds of thousands of Vietnamese dong for the most simplest of things. You know, like the truffle fries I had, I think it was 360,000 Vietnamese dong. And that's a big number. It's a really big number. But it works out to be something like, I don't know, £8 maybe? So that's, hey Siri. No, she's ignoring me. Never mind. Google it. Google it and find out. Maybe your Siri's woke up, but mine didn't. Lazy. Oh, hello. And my day is coming to an end again. It is 11:20 in the evening. It is almost time to pass out. I am going to try tomorrow and get up and try at the breakfast, because I'm yet to do it because I've slept the mornings away all the time. Again, I'm not a morning person, I'm not a breakfast person, but it is complimentary. So I should give it a try once and see what it's all about. So I will... Who the hell's trying to phone me? Is it another meeting? Damn it! Yeah, it wasn't quite a meeting. It was more a friend wanting to have a little chat, have a little catch up. Which you will meet on this channel as well. My friend James, we will be doing some adventures together during this year, so you will see him very, very soon, and you can come to your own conclusions. Plus, James, if you're watching this, you're annoying. I was mid-conversation with my lovely vlog viewers, and you phoned me, and I picked up and said hello for the past hour. But there we go. It is now midnight, and it is time for me to call it a night. I'm going to watch a bit of TV. I'm going to be watching Married at First Sight Australia edition. So, wait, don't judge. I know what you're thinking, but it's brilliant. I love the drama, and I phone my mum every day and have a catch up. And we both like watching trash TV. Just rubbish things on TV that has drama, because that always gives us something that we can talk about if it's a slow day, you know, sort of, you know, of what's going on for both of us. So yes, that's just started. I'm yet to watch it because I'm all out of sync time-wise, but she's desperate for me to catch up because apparently there was drama in the first episode. So I'm going to start to watch that tonight to catch up, and then tomorrow when I call her, we can then have a little bit of a debrief. So yes, if you have any suggestions on trash TV that has drama that me and my mum can watch separately and then we can talk about when we have our little conversations, let me know in the comments. It'd be really good. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And I will see you tomorrow as we have our last day in Vietnam. Bye!